Welcome everybody, BadAsFish80 here. We're live on Twitch right now. We're going to go through the new patch details for next week's Outlandish Operation update for Minion Masters. And we're going to put this on YouTube as well, so if anybody's missed a stream, you can catch up. We have some information launched today on their update website. We'll put that in the description for the video as well, but let's smash on straight in to see what's going to happen. Okay, so here we are. Minion Masters Outlandish Operations. So everybody's excited because Outlanders is a faction within Minion Masters. They're the science fiction faction that hasn't received much love lately at all. And in fact, Beta Dwarf decided previously that they were going to get ridden out of the game, but so much so was the response for the community and the love for the Outlanders that here we are with an Outlanders themed expansion. Okay, so let's dive right in. One man's junk is another man's treasure. This is why the scrapyard of fallen spacecraft debris and damaged drone parts is a veritable goldmine for the destitute Outlanders. The ingenious grow bolder as their newest inventions begin to take form. Now, the first thing we look at is... No, I do not edit out the stuttering later. Stuttering stays in. The first thing to look at is this guy here. Who's this guy? Is he a new card? Is he a new minion? Is he a new master? We don't know. We're going to find out at some point, though. Okay, so remember, the expansion lasts for 3 months and is separated into 1 month seasons. So it's going to be 3 1-month season. The first season is going to have these 2 new cards, 2/3 cards, and you'll see what I mean when we go through them. So here we have Vulture Prime 83. This guy is a 3-mana flying ranged minion. Outlander, of course. Now, what do we see when we look at this guy? So he's very similar to a drone buzzer, 60 health. His DPS is a little lower, I think, than a drone buzzer. But most importantly, there's a new mechanic that this uses. It inflicts what is called marked. And marked is effectively, when it's, what we think it is when it's attacking a unit, it marks the unit. A marked unit, it's like a taunt for your ranged unit. So your ranged units that are in range of a marked unit will be taunted and forced to attack it. Additionally, we can see here that so that it's explained as if in range, enemy ranged minions will attack this unit first and deal 25% extra damage, plus removing stealth. And additionally, this has the Outlander tech mechanic, which is a new mechanic whereby when you draw an Outlander card into your hand, you gain 5 tech per mana. If you draw a 5-mana card, you get 25 tech. Now, what do we do with tech? Well, you can see here, if you've accumulated 50 Outlander tech, when you spawn the Vulture Prime, it will spend 50 of that tech and it will gain a shield. So it's similar to a Cursed Ascension where you're getting Spectral Essences and you're counting up towards 70. But instead of just counting up and getting to the top figure, here it's a balance where you're constantly adding to it and then spending some of it, so it's going up and going down. And what I hope we're going to see is that some of the previous Outlander cards are going to be updated with this Outlander tech mechanic, so you might be able to spawn other Outlander units and spend a certain amount of Outlander tech and get extra bonuses, maybe range shields, something like that. Not entirely sure. But yeah, that's the first card, the Vulture Prime A83. The second card is the TAAS, T-A-A-S, which stands for Threat Analysis and Annihilation System. Now, this is a 2-mana Outlander building. This is a legendary card, so this is likely to be the card that is in the Premium Battle Pass. So again, this features the marked mechanic, but this time, this building will mark the lowest health enemy minion in its range. It has a 16 range like a sniper. So it will mark the lowest health enemy minion. So for example, if you've got a Colossus and a healer behind it, it will mark the healer, and so forth. And I think what also happens with this is that it's a constantly updating thing, so as the lowest health minion in the area changes, the marked will switch between the appropriate units. Yes, I have put my Sunday best on for this video. You're welcome. So again, that's going to help. That's going to mean, again, just to go over the marked again, your ranged units will taunt onto it, as well as doing extra damage. Additionally, when you play this, it is replaced in your hand by the Hellfire card. So a Hellfire fighter deals damage to enemies in a straight line across the field. Increase the cost of Hellfire by 1 mana each time it's played, and replace it in your hand. When the task dies, the Hellfire from your hand... when the task dies, remove the Hellfire from your hand and add task to the bottom of your deck. So that works in a similar way to a Kinlap and the Gong. So basically this is it's not a spell, it's an ability. That's important because it means that it's not going to set off anything to do with Milloween and her golems, or Setsu and the from the spells. So it's an ability card, again, like the Gong. And although it doesn't show it here on the website, we do have a little sneak peek of the Hellfire ability. So it seems like it's going to be in a straight line, and from what we've discussed, it's going to be in a straight line, but you can determine the angle at which it goes. So it should come out from where you position the building, and then it will come out, and you can choose which angle it goes at. And here you can see the stats of it. So it does 170 damage, which is substantial fireball damage, 85 damage to face, and as you've seen previously, every time you use it, whilst the original building stays alive, it will increase its cost. So it starts at 3 mana. It doesn't show it here, I don't think, but I'm pretty sure it starts at 3 mana. So the next time you use it, it'll be 4, 5, and 6, etc. So it gets more expensive as you go through. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the new cards that are coming. As I said, the new mechanic, the Outlander Tech mechanic, there's a good chance that that's going to be attached to some existing Outlander cards, as was suggested in the blog post from last week. They did also tease in the blog post that there would be a new master coming that had been anticipated for some time, so there's been some discussion about what that might be. So that may be in the 2nd or the 3rd season pass. Again, we don't know, but yeah, that pretty much wraps up what we know about the new Outlandish Operations expansion, which will be next Thursday, as far as I'm aware, and next Thursday is the 4th of March. So I'm going to put a link to this page and all the information in the description of the video, and you guys can check it out. If you've got any thoughts on the new cards, let us know what you think. If you've got any questions, let us know what you think. And as always, thanks so much for checking out this video. Bad as Fish 80. We're here in the Fish Tank, live on Twitch. Hopefully see you soon. Stay safe, and look forward to the expansion next week. Goodbye.